go?
Hmm?
We're going. Hello, happy gardeners. Welcome back to the kitchen floor. We're doing some more cupboard gardening. You know, you can dig all sorts of stuff out of your cupboard and grow it in mud at your back garden. Make sure a cat or a dog or anyone else hasn't weed on it first. We got Thomas on camera. Say hello, Thomas.
Hello.
And today, Thomas's virtual reality headset turned up. It's been in the car. It's been on the horizon for a long time. It's nothing to do with Corona or anything like that. It's just turned up today. And ladies and gentlemen, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. But I digress. I've got a mummy cat next to us here. And what we're doing today is we're going to be planting some of the pips that we got out of our lemon. Now you can use any citrus fruit for this. An orange, a lime, or a lemon. And or, if you're especially posh, a grapefruit. But you can get the pips out of them and put them in a bowl. This is what I did the other day. Popped it in a bowl. Tom, spin it a little bit. Just popped it in a bowl, put it on the windowsill to dry out for a little bit. And now we're going to plant it. Now all we're going to do is, there's the pip there. That's it. Now you can do with this with your kids. This is brilliant for kids. Now the trouble is with children, especially people under 45, you have no patience whatsoever. So you're going to plant this thing and be watching it all the time and nothing happens. But once they do kick off, it'll take a couple of weeks, but once they do kick off, they are the most fascinating things to grow. I remember my grandmother growing them. She used to grow citrus fruit stuff all the time, from lemon pips and grapefruit pips and all this sort of stuff. And she wasn't particularly posh either. But she did used to grow all these things just from seeds, and I remember being fascinated by it as a child, especially the 2 or 3 year old plants. It will also give you a greater appreciation of the amount of effort that goes into producing a lemon or a lime or an orange or even in a minute a tomato. It will make you appreciate your fruit and veg much more. Anyway, I digress. Let's get on. Oh, my cat's just falling asleep. So what we do is we get our pot. I'm using a yoghurt pot here that I put holes in. If you want to know how to put holes in it, refer to the video that we did about growing your other stuff on the kitchen floor. I can't remember what it was now, Tom. I drank so much gin. Oh, not quite so full of beans in the morning, got to say. But there we are. Right, so I've got our thing now. I'm going to put it in a bowl because we're on the kitchen floor, and I'm going to water it. Ooh. Prior to sowing the seed. So there we go, and the water drains out the bottom because I've got holes in the bottom, and I've just used a bit of mud out of my garden with a load of sand mixed in with it, which is a bit of a cheat, I suppose. But there we are. So anyway, so I've got that, and now I'm going to pop him down there, and I'm going to get the seed. There we are, and that was a seed that I just picked out of a lemon. I've got to say, Tom, spin back to me. This is something I've got to say. The amount of seeds I'm finding in citrus fruit at the moment is very, very low. I mean, I've got one here in my orange with lime in it because when I'm sticking it, it keeps on bumping against my lip. I promise you I'll plant it tomorrow and we'll see if we get a lime tree out of it. But this is to do with mass production of fruit. It's to do with not genetically modifying, but breeding seeds out of fruit. Grapes without seeds, that was one of the first things. And now we've got onto, the oranges without seeds, the Jaffas. We mustn't be doing this with our botany, ladies and gentlemen. We should be working with it, not against it. Rant over. Anyway, you get your seed, and this is what you do. You just pop it in the mud. Like that. There we go. All done. Now, ideally, you want to be planting your seed about 2 times the depth of the size of the seed, if that makes any sense. But there we are. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm quite happy that will be okay. And we're going to pop that on a sunny windowsill. And we're going to put it in a little dish, like this, that's not full of water, so that it will be able to, if we tip water in it, it won't go everywhere. And that will hopefully sprout within a month. But that's another thing you've got to learn with growing this stuff. Patience. It's all about patience. Anyway, for our project tomorrow night, what we're going to do is we are going to get some tomato seeds out of a tomato. Who'd have believed it? That's where they come from. So, if you'd like to spin in some. Now, this could be an F1 tomato. If you want to have a whole afternoon of entertainment, Google botany and F1, and you will you'll know what I mean. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to, did you see that? I'm just going to scrape a few of these tomato seeds out of the tomato, because that's what these bits are in here. They are the tomato seeds. I'm going to scrape a few out like that. I'm going to pop that back there. And I'm going to just sort of spread them out a little bit. They're all a bit stuck together. And with that, I know it's a bit gooey, but I'm going to leave that on a sunny windowsill tomorrow, because I think it's going to be sunny tomorrow. And we're just going to let those dry out, and then we're going to plant them in a few days, and they will turn into tomato plants. Anyway, this has been Robbie Phoenix down at Stinky Ditch Nursery with Thomas on camera, and we're out of our dressing gowns. And thanks for watching. Keep strong and keep safe.